Been eating like crazy. Eating like crazy. I guess I can be heard. Great. Welcome and welcome back, y'all. It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. Thank you for joining me. We are live streaming. Um, let's see. I don't know. I'm just coming fresh out the shower. The sun is shining. We're going to be getting 70 this week. Right now it's 47. It says it's cloudy, but let me see. I mean, I can see buds on the tree. Shut up. That is not for real. Anyway, I'm ready. I'm ready for spring. How about you? I'm ready for spring. What you gonna do? Um, yeah, I think I get outside. I gotta get outside today. I do gotta run an errand or two. So I was trying to think of some other things I can get into, whether they serve a purpose or not. I just want to be outside, get some fresh air, soak in all the blessings, past, present, and future. Right. So I don't know what's really going on. I've been in my own little world, working on a few projects here and there. Just being at peace, expressing myself the best way I know how. As above, so below, as within, so without. Great Mother, the east, west, south, and north, please protect me and allow me to see. I'll give it a few minutes to see if anybody comes in or has a question before we get started. Otherwise, I'm going to be general collective reading. And when I start reading for the general collective, I'm going to turn off the comments because it can be distracting once I'm focused in on the reading. It may turn it back on. It just depends on how things go. So, if you have a brief, quick question you want to ask before I get started, please put it in the comments. Collective energy. Somebody's not happy. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Who is that? Somebody's not happy. Ten of Cups in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Someone could be lost. They feel like maybe you feel like you've lost yourself. It could be a mother, Mothers become overwhelmed sometimes and feel disconnected and separated from your dreams, from the things that make you full and complete. King of Swords is in reverse also. So the Nine of Pentacles is here. So this one could be, like it's the same energy. It's like a comfortable position. Things may not really be wrong, but things just aren't quite right, right? As above, so below. All right, so let me go ahead and get some tarot. I'll give you a few more minutes. And I'm going to disable the comments briefly while I do this reading because I don't want any distractions. And then I'll turn them back on after the reading. What a beautiful day. Hmm. Okay. Someone even could be rejecting success. Someone may be rejecting some sort of public recognition, or someone may not want you to be recognized publicly. Okay. I guess I can just hide the mess. Well, I don't want to see them. I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this general collective reading. The chat is now off for this reading. If you have any questions, just hold them till I turn it back on. All right, y'all. Collective energy. We're talking about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords. He seems to be in the upright, or no, he was in reverse, but there was the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. So things are just comfortable. Things are routine. Okay, someone could be bored. Maybe there is no communication. Someone could be looking for outside validation. Knight of Wands in reverse. Temperance in reverse. Wow, something is really off here in the Hierophant. It could just be boredom. It could just be someone moving out of the box. It could just be someone in their South Node energies. It could be someone who is just looking for a breakthrough. King of Wands and a Knight of Wands are in reverse. Now he's somebody separate. Heart and mind, but a lack of energy. So like I said, I feel like someone is comfortable, but maybe there just needs to be a shake up, some sort of new energy. It could be just because of your current situation. Hmm. Some cloudy judgment. What's the Hermit in reverse? Going without, finding out, going within and finding out that somebody wasn't committed or that you're not committed. Maybe you just, you're somewhere because you want to, not because you want to be, because you maybe have to be, or it's because it's comfortable, is something. I feel like somebody needs to break up the routine. The Hermit in reverse. Oh, this isn't it. The Hermit in reverse is a return, or someone may want to forgive. So they're reaching out. Okay. But maybe they don't. There's not a lot of attention here. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's not committed to their mission. Yeah. Okay. So this could be this relationship they want to get out of, or it looks like a mismatch anyway. Hmm. Feeling stuck and tied down to the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Swords. Eight of Wands in reverse. You can have a lot of fire in your chart in the South Node. Somebody's got fire in the South Node. The Eight of Wands in reverse is releasing. So this looks like ancestral work, or this looks like something that it could look like somebody's feeling trapped, or it could look like somebody's actually trapped, but they're not. They're just purifying, they're healing. Maybe you're not communicating right now, or you're not going anywhere, you're traveling. Yeah, but you still want to, yeah, it seems like things may change here. I don't know. It could be temporary with the temperance in reverse. So there's a lack of balance in your cleansing. Yeah, because well, something is making you, hmm. Imaginations could be very heavy in this time because nothing seems to be solid. Things seem to be in rebellion, or things don't seem to be conducive to making a plan to forgive or to return. I don't know. King of Wands is in reverse. Could be an earth sign, could be a fire sign. Yeah, I feel like this is deep inner work going on here. Okay. So you could see something true or something that you didn't see before about a King of Wands, or someone's rebellion. Someone could have been overbearing, or someone is overbearing. The Hierophant in reverse, please. Just too much. Okay. Going against the status quo. Okay. Ace of Swords in reverse. Now I'm trying to figure out who's feeling like things aren't quite clear. Depletion. Like I said, no energy. Feeling shallow, bored, hollow. This is this trapped energy you're feeling. Let's see. It's a holiday. It's President's Day. My daughter said, I got a 3-day weekend. I'm like, what holiday is going on right now? Black History 365. 365. Emphasize this month of February. Right. Okay, so let's see about this apology, possibly about a Virgo or somebody returning to the past. Somebody could have left a relationship or left some sort of comfortable position. Maybe things are out of whack now. Maybe somebody wants to be bored. Sometimes that's a good thing. When I stop and think about the kind of stuff I was in when I was bored, especially now that I'm really focused on my art and journaling and just creating, whatever, whether it's good or bad, whether I like it or not. Okay. If I had had that mindset 10 years ago, well, 10 years ago, I was really starting to get deep into my spiritual walk. But let's say 20 years ago, if I had that, I was trying to get into art too, but I wasn't getting like the responses that I needed. I would guess I was looking for outside validation to validate what I was feeling or about my art. And I never should have been focused on that. I never should have waited for someone's approval because now I know that I never would have gotten it because there are people around you who do not want you to succeed, who do not want you to get out of the box. People want you to feel comfortable being stuck or feeling trapped in some sort of lack of passion or not being able to fulfill your dreams, your many dreams. If you're resonating with me and you give me positive feedback, you hit the like button, you subscribe, you share what I say, the readings really resonate with you, then I know you're someone who thinks like me, who knows how important true happiness is. And you know you can't hide it behind things, behind money, behind reputations and things like that. Okay, it really is all about you. Hmm. Yes. So I feel like maybe someone may be afraid of success, or it does take time to learn how to handle it. You must let the divine teach you. Okay. And and use your discernment for wise counsel, because we are here to help each other. Not everybody's here to keep you trapped or make you feel like you're trapped or stuck in one direction. You're not. So there could be an apology. Someone may realize this now. There's an energy frequency shift. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Energy frequency shift for forgiveness, a return, feeling sorry. Says apology. Someone reaching out to get an apology or to apologize, one or the other, or both. Okay. Everybody's not innocent in a situation. We all have to recognize any part, whether it's right or wrong. You do what you know best to do at the time and don't judge yourself for it. Okay. And if you feel like you could have done more and you feel like you had the capacity to do more and you didn't, then just apologize and move on. Feeling trapped and tied down with this lack of passion or possibly even some sort of it's more restless behavior with the Knight of Wands. What makes you feel trapped and you start reaching out and going out and seeking out outside validation and getting involved in things and situations you have no business doing. All right, confronting the beast within me. Ooh, haven't seen this card yet. I like it. I like it. I like it. That beast, that lower realm, the Knight of Wands in reverse. So, I mean, someone could be stuck in their own lack of passions, their own lack of fulfillment. Or we could also be, you know, illusioned by what our passions really represent and what they really mean and how we're supposed to act them out. So it takes a lot of meditation, it takes time to heal. Even if you hear something or get instructions one time, it doesn't mean they're going to settle in or, be relevant to you at the time. A lot of times we just have to take what we need, get the information we need, and store it away. And then when the situation comes up or when we need that information, it'll pop back up, bringing all things to remembrance. That's what the Holy Spirit does, right? All the lessons we needed to learn, all the stories we've heard, the instructions we've been given that we ignore, they still register, even if you don't pay attention to them. So someone could be, calming down or just settling down so they can release this shadow energy. It looks like there is healing in the background, but I feel like somebody's in the forefront. Yeah, justice is coming for this healing that's been blocked. Even communication and psychic downloads could have been blocked here. And they are, because we don't pay attention. We're so distracted. They do come, okay? The downloads do come. The inklings do come, but they're so small and subtle that you really have to be tapped into your energy to figure out, what's going on and what you're hearing. Okay. And you're not letting someone else's, an outside voice, take over what the divine is trying to show you. So listen, this fantasy energy with the temperance in reverse, Sagittarius, someone could be in a dreamy state, fantasizing about justice coming. They could be fantasizing about blocking someone from their healing. Well, that's not good. Okay. If that's you, make sure you confront that beast within you. Okay. So this fantasy energy with temperance in reverse is sowing seeds of hope. I don't know if somebody's wanting someone to be imbalanced, but it looks like you're planting good seeds. Let me get another card for that with this fantasy. That's water energy. These dreams, just fantasy, could be there is no peace without war. Okay, so there's a spiritual battle going on here with fantasy and faith, possibly. I want to say it's faith because I'm trying to figure out what the hell the fantasy would be. And it could be tied to religion and about what religion's supposed to look like and the coming of the Christ. Coming of the Christ is actually a Christ consciousness that will, like I said, this Holy Spirit will bring to your remembrance. The Christ consciousness will make these cloudy mirrors, this fog, this exhaustion become real. It'll make it come to light. It will make you see what the Christ really is about. Okay. Um, how these stories, this literature really has life lessons that we can use in real life to establish ourselves and establish our legacies and establish our families, and most importantly, to establish that new kingdom on earth. Okay, everybody's thinking it's somewhere else in the distance or coming down from a cloud in the sky, but it's within us, just like the scriptures say. All right, so I don't know, clarity issues possibly with that spiritual war, spiritual battle. Someone could feel like you may have done something wrong and that they deserve some sort of justice from you. Okay. So I don't know. This King of Wands could be clouded. Their judgment could be clouded. The truth could be clouding them. You're not my master. Okay. It could be a bully here. You see clearly now that you are chained, that you are not chained to anything or anybody. No one is. Not even your own children. You can choose to separate yourself at any time for any reason. Hmm. Nobody has to do a damn thing ever. You don't have to do shit. All right, foundation, Hierophant in reverse with the shallow, empty energy, being bored, possibly bored with the money. Listen, so I feel like this is really deep rooted ancestral energy, not conforming to the ways of the world, conforming to your own connections, your root energy, who you really are. The root also deals with the animal beast within you, but that's our shadows. Okay, the demons are within us. And they're not necessarily bad. You just got to learn how to balance them with this temperance energy, balancing your fantasies with the truth. And spiritual war is within. That spiritual war is within. It can manifest on the outside, but we really don't want to take it that far. We just want to manifest fullness and beauty and goodness. Oh, I want to see this in every damn reading. Good luck ahead. Wealth is coming. Come on, money. Come on to me. Come on home to Mama King. That's right. That's right. Hit the like button, please. Subscribe if you have not already. Don't forget your post notification bells. And if you are so inclined, you can donate with the Cash App and the PayPal. It's not required, but greatly appreciated. Let me see something here. All right. Let's see what we got. This looks good. Let me get a little bit of Oracle. Let's get some dark wisdom here. Black Moon Lilith, because this reveals the truth. It's also tied to the return of the Christ consciousness. Okay, and seeing what it truly is, and also reminds me of all that fire and that Sagittarius energy. Someone who doesn't conform to the the overwhelming stuckness in this world. Okay, not being able to fulfill your passions and not really knowing if you're being guided to follow your dreams, or are we supposed to follow a routine, right? We should be able to establish our own routines. I feel like that's what this reading is about too, especially when you got all this earth energy, pentacle energy, establishment, family, security. Don't be bored with all that. If you already have it but you haven't got the spiritual aspect of it down yet, hold on. Okay, do what you can. This is also feminine energy, money, material things, but not being chained to that. Okay, letting those things be able to go and flow and be used by everyone. But you need to really bring in this spiritual healing to make it all one package, to make it all complete so that you can have it forever. Okay, as above, so below. It's okay. We all get a little imbalanced sometimes. And the more we grow, the more we look back and see ourselves, the more we realize how much, further we got to go or how much work we have actually done. And it's a lot. Okay. You're going to have a very rich life no matter when you figure this stuff out. Okay. It doesn't matter. As above, so below. Time is an illusion. We got that Black Moon Lilith in Capricorn again, elevated status, working with the dark divine mother of creation. All right. We keep getting those trees, the wisdom, the ancient wisdom. The destiny energy is what I'm talking about. That's your destiny, to be elevated above not everyone else, to be elevated above your own demons, above your own beast. That's what you're trying to reach. That's the elevation you're trying to reach. Not to outshine anyone else, because everybody got their own shine. So how would you know anything about what they got to do? Focus on you. Okay, transformation here. Lilith energy. She's also on the cover. So you may have the cover spot. You may have the cover, what do they call it anymore? You may be out in the spotlight in the front. Okay. So it's time to unleash who you truly are, and where have you allowed others to demonize, to suppress, and to control you. You got to stand in your power. Like this dark mother of creation once did, Lilith was rebellious and untamed like a wild tree. Okay, tree, rebellion, hierophant energy. Stand in your power. Lilith was rebellious and untamed. In ancient occult symbology, the tree is tied to goddesses, fertility, and the divine feminine. Unfortunately, her roots were uprooted and she was ousted from paradise. And this oracle card invokes her wild and rebellious nature. She, like other empowered women in biblical texts, were painted as a vengeance seeking demon to instill fear and submission in women. Have y'all read The Great Cosmic Mother? I haven't done a reading in a while. Maybe I will. Maybe I will soon after that. Okay. We'll turn the chat back on. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask them. All right. Dark Divine Mother of Creation, elevating our status. I mean, this is a world energy to me. Okay. This could resonate with anyone who's on that ladder of ascension. You just look back over your life and being held back. Okay. And there could be, hopefully, energies that want to apologize for it. Because it's a hurting thing when you realize you've held someone back from living their life, from having a free choice, from expressing themselves. That really is kind of sinful, don't you think? Not allowing someone to be who they truly are, not allowing them to realize and participate in the dreams that they have, contracted with the divine to fulfill. I don't want to be in the way of stopping someone from realizing who they are. And if I feel like I am doing that, I tend to move out the way. Okay. Or if I feel like someone could be trying to suck the energy out of me so that I can't reach my dreams, I tend to back away also. And you should do the same. Purifying, cleansing, and releasing negative energy or any sort of bond or hold that you didn't agree to, or it's making you feel like you can't move forward or be who you truly are. Nobody wants to feel trapped. Okay? Nobody. I don't care how codependent you are. We don't have a right to impose our fears and restrictions on anybody else. We're too good at doing it to ourselves. That's one mastery we don't need. All right. So, anything else? These cards are sticky. I think I'm gonna take a trip to Barnes and Nobles. I don't have any money to be buying on new cards, but I'm just gonna go look. Just go look. Get some air. See what's out there. Seven of Swords. Somebody hiding. Oh, hiding a decision, hiding a choice, a relationship. The Tower. There could be some unexpected energy about this relationship. Gemini energy. A choice about a relationship. Queen of Wands is in reverse. That fire. Was somebody losing their passion or somebody losing their power? Somebody losing their spark? Somebody could just be, losing inspiration, or there could be a block, creative block. Maybe you just feel like you're not moving forward, but things are happening. I could see that in those cards. You know? Oh. Mm-hmm. 10:30. A few more minutes here. I'll do some recorded readings for later. So be on the lookout for them. Okay. We got mind, body, and unity. Mind, body, and soul. Healing, Three of Pentacles, healing friendships, healing relationships. That's what we should be focusing on. Okay. The world. Opal, Kirker. Yes, you can. The world. Yeah. The world. You're healing the world. All you high vibrating beings who know how to use your energy for the better, for the betterment of mankind. Um, Look what you got coming. Okay. Yeah, look, and at the bottom of the deck, I just flipped it over. Can't run away from it. Don't be running away from your wealth. Don't be running away from your riches and your blessings. Yeah, bring them on in. Bring them on in. How does Russell currently feel about me? Oh, about you. Russell doesn't know me. Let's see. All right, we'll just pull one of these. Current Confessions of a Soulmate. Your heart is broken. No. Well, I don't like to hear that. I get to crying. I don't know how y'all see me, but trust and believe, Mama King is a big old crybaby. Okay. I don't care how deep or strong my voice may sound sometimes. I am a big ass crybaby. All right. So I hate that your heart is broken, but we're going to see if we can fix it. How does Russell currently feel towards Opal? Is that your name? Opal? Opal? Am I saying it right? Am I saying that? This broken-hearted soul right here. How does Russell feel about it? As above, so below. Daydreaming. This could be you. Okay. Healing. Healing from past pain. I love you. We're bonded in eternal love. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. In your world, my world. And someone could be afraid. All right. Afraid to let you down once you get to know me. Everything revolves around you. I keep you in mind when I am making decisions and I include you in all my plans. I love you. We're bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Daydream. I can't get you off my mind all day, every day. Yeah. I always wonder what you're doing and how you're feeling about me. Okay, this could be you or him. Take it how it resonates. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more clarification. I'm healing pain from my past. I am working on letting it go so I can be free to fully love you. Mm. So I don't know what happened. So you do. You can keep that to yourself and just see if what I'm reading or what energy I'm getting is what you can work with. You may not understand it. Okay. Um, it's you. You may not understand it all right now, but just let it meditate for a minute. Okay. So we got daydream energy. What is that about? It says spiritual rooting. Okay. I don't know. You could be connected, very connected. It's good. Okay. I don't see angry right now. Something is coming to light. You're healing. Now, sometimes relationships, I think he wants to break up with me, and I wish I knew. Okay, honey, if that's it, hold on. I love you. Someone can love you and still break up with you. I love you. Remember, we got to follow our own dreams, and it doesn't necessarily mean you're dissing anybody else around you. Okay. He did not spend Valentine's with me, and he did not give me any foul. I love you. Let's see here. Could be a blessing in disguise. All right. You as you sow, you shall reap. So looks like you could be really pouring out your heart here. Um. So if you're pouring out your heart and you are really rooted in your emotions here, and your healing is coming to light, or something about the situation is coming to light that's going to offer you healing, and he didn't spend Valentine's with you, didn't contact you or get you any flowers, and um I think that's a good answer. You may have answered your own question. Sometimes we just got to put it out there and look at it from a different perspective, for it to click, for it to register in our mind the true answer, what we're looking for. Okay. And we are looking for the truth, right? My world, everything revolves around you. Let's see what that is. Mm. Harmonize your energy. Um, embrace your true being. I don't know what kind of spelling this is. Harmbrace. Embrace your true being, who you truly are. Ascend to the highest vibration of human life. That's raising your vibration. What is the afraid? What's the afraid energy? To let you down. Afraid to let you down. And it could be some insecurities. It may not have anything to do with you. Why he didn't call or anything like that. Everybody has their own emotions to work out. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're man or woman or child. Everybody's got their own healing to do on their own time, whether other people are involved or not. Look, kindle a spark. Let me get one more for that. So things may not always be, completely gone. Sometimes you just need time apart. Sometimes you just need space to grow. There could be things about in your own life that are coming into view. Okay, I don't know if it could be a Taurus or Earth sign, the bull of strength. Um, could be Capricorn also. So a little, somebody's very forceful. He could be controlling the situation. What's the bull of strings? Dark wisdom, death and rebirth, ancient rituals. So candle magic possibly. Somebody been doing some magic. You been doing magic, or you just been focusing on the relationship. It doesn't look good. Or if this is how you're feeling, it's probably a sign that you need to step back and spend some time with yourself. I bought my own Valentine's presents, even though my ex-husband gave me some stuff, but it's we just happen to be roommates, and it's better than fighting. But no, I do not do anything. Okay, that's fine. Um, it doesn't matter. Even if you did, you could do your own magic to heal your heart. Um, you can do your own candle magic, your own mirror magic. He did text you happy birthday. Well, I mean, there's some sort of message here. Let me see what the message is. The ending and the beginning. Sometimes you just need. Sometimes you just need He sees you. He's not my husband. We're divorced. We are divorced him 2 times. We just happen to live in the same damn house. No, we're not. I'm not married. Um, so this is definitely about some death or ending. Okay. I guess you're the one feeling helpless right now. You could be feeling drowned and selfish as far as pulling back your energy, or even he could be feeling that way. Okay. Maybe he's dealing with something that has nothing to do with you. All right. Um, Things must come to an end, but after that, new things can begin. Okay, let's get some yes or no for that. That's a possible. So the bull of strength, leadership, dominance, masculine force, or ancient rituals of death, a mystic message about this dark wisdom. Can we get a yes or no? Your original question is, how does he feel about you? But we'll see. And there's a death and ending here, or someone ending some fear, something coming to light about someone's fear. All right, so it says fulfilling your desires, being refreshed and moving. If he got you flowers, he still loves you very much. He should. I'm a good ass woman. Shoot, I done gave birth to 5 children. 2 of them are his. We got 6 grandkids. He raised my kids from my first marriage. Yeah, and I have a lot of love and respect for him. I do as the father of my children, but he's not a good husband. Our relationship, it don't match like that. Or it could just be that I'm just not supposed to be married because I love being married, but if we're not on the same page, it's never going to work. No matter how much love and respect you could have for somebody, or how many children you have together, if it don't work that way, you got to keep the relationship platonic, and there's nothing wrong with that. You could still be friends, even if you were in a deep relationship and things just didn't work out. Once you separate and realize who you are as an individual, you can still be friends with somebody you were in a relationship with once you realize that you are your own lover truly, whether someone's there or not, right? And once we realize that, then we start to draw in those who either have that same sort of idea, they're on your level, that you can make something happen if you want, or you can just always be friends and have people around you who are always going to be there to support you and care about you. That's ultimately what we always want, right? Yeah, when we get into the physical things, that's something completely different to me. All right, but just being connected to someone, knowing somebody's going to be there for you, cry with you. Uh, we help each other with the medical stuff because we're older. Well, I'm 55 and he's 8 years older than me, and our children are grown. But hey, that's what I invested in. Things didn't go the way I expected, but it still turned out right. We just always have to be ready to switch things up if they have to be and still be satisfied and complete. Okay, that's why you got to realize what your goal is, your ultimate goal. All right, so I keep getting yeses. So take that how it resonates with that relationship. It's always going to be up to you, no matter what I say here. Okay, you got to do the work. Definitely work on yourself first by pulling back. And then I'm sure he's going to need some healing himself. He's got his own healing to handle. Um, I just know my internet didn't go out. Okay, it was buzzing there. Um, but he's got his own healing to do, and once he does his own healing, you do your own healing. You come back together. You're two completely different people who have grown, and still you're going to be growing together, even if you're not physically together. That soulmate energy lasts for eternity, y'all. Through every lifetime, through each lifetime. So just remember that it's just not some sort of fleeting energy. It's not just some sort of fleeting contact you have with people. Don't ever think of it that way. Even if it has to be just a few minutes that you know somebody or meet somebody that give you some sort of spark or inspiration. Be grateful for it. It's a blessing. All right. So this was a beautiful reading. I'll say this death here, this message ending. Oh, and it says yes, winging it nest egg, something to crow about. Let me do one more. I kind of got lost there in a second. Is it time to end? Yeah. Okay. We'll do one more. We got 2 yeses on the relationship. He wanted you dead. Well, if that's the case, then I suggest you not, because it says death, babe. All right. But this is a bunch of yes to your healing, to what you're reaping, to what you got. Don't let it scare you. It looks like you need to stay the hell away from them. What are you talking about? That's all I needed somebody to say. So that's where this magic has been coming from, these death spells. It could be, or that you picking this energy up in the reading. So stop. You need to stop engaging in the energy. You need to stop giving him your time. You need to stop giving him your attention. It looks like you're full of possibilities here and you have a lot of abundance. We keep getting the money, the wealth. I don't know what you have now. Hopefully you got a really good heart and you got the mind to handle whatever you have, okay? Big or small. Looks like you got things going on right here. I think you need to leave this stuff alone, especially if you just said somebody's doing some death spells. Because that's what a narcissist does. They have to give you this appearance that I did see the 7 of Swords earlier too. They have to give you the appearance that everything is fine and that they have some sort of love or attraction to you, so that you can get into their energy and then they can do whatever they want. Give me this yes, 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 please, and then keep controlling your mind and your heart. Okay, so you may be getting a letter, a text message, an invitation, or a note, or maybe you're sending one. Okay. Something is fading or declining, aging. It could be someone in particular, or it could just be this relationship. Okay, there is redemption and a turning point. Please keep your heart to yourself right now. You've been having nightmares of him that's omens. That's telling you that there's disaster, danger ahead, some hidden energy. Why would you not pay attention to that? That's your ancestors, that's your faith, your God, your higher self telling you to step out of the way. All right. Disappear, be forgotten, or this is what he wants for you. Interesting you said that. Okay, please continue to purify your energy, dear one. Okay. Pay attention to your dreams and your nightmares. Don't let that be anything little. Take that. And we got it here too. Listen, you see this? Yeah, your dreams and your nightmares are your intuition. Because for some reason during the day you're not paying attention. This way it's good to journal, it's good to reflect. It's good to reflect. I gotta take a sip of water. And it also tells you like things you don't see. Like, how would you know he was doing black magic? Because he's not doing it in front of you, right? And then there, you said death, but then I had already pulled the death card before you said that. It is about endings and changing. Death of the relationship, death to the energy, energetic connection. It is about letting go of the old and embracing the new. So he may want to get rid of your energy, okay? Especially if you're irritating his demons. Liaison went into my head. Liaison, well, that's like a messenger. Uh, I would very seriously disconnect from his energy. He's sending death spells to you, love. All right, take heed. Y'all stay blessed and grounded, and I'm gonna see you soon. Bye.